Here's Joseph F. Papano Stadium out there at Revere High School. Of course, we made some good memories out there last year. Hunter, Sam, and the guy up at the plate right now, Aaron Phillips, will tell you that. 55-14 blowout win the week before homecoming. Ball one, 1-0. What was the team's best season since the 2013 season. 2021 Highland Hornets as a 1-0 as well, 2-0. Definitely up there as your top 5 best Highland football teams of all time. 2001, 2008, 2013, maybe 1979 as well. 2-0 was taken for a strike, 2-1. A 9-1 record. Of course, as previously mentioned, best since that run to the Final Four. And the 2-1 is way high and then 3-1. And one of those games turned out to be a blowout. It was Cowboy night for the student section, where we crammed the Papano as 3-1 is in there for a strike, 3-2. After Aaron comes Carter. That was a fun night. The section was rowdy as they typically are, as it's still 3-2. Coach Grissom looking for a catcher's interference. He's not going to get it. 3-2. And Highland lets it go. It is ball 4, take your base. So it won't matter anyways. Aaron gets on base, albeit takes him another pitch. There's Carter Oviatt. Can Carter tie it? Max and John warming up. Back there. First pitch. Now Rainbow's it all upstairs, 1-0. Of course, that was a great game, as previously mentioned. That was 2 weeks after the loss to Barberton. We went undefeated on the road last year, which is mighty impressive. 2-0. And it wasn't like there was one guy you circle. It was a team effort, a valiant team effort. It got us so far. 2-0. Carter swings and hits one in the gap in right center. Over his head. That's going off the wall. Here comes Aaron Phillips. He's going to try to score. Carter at his second base. Here's a throw to the plate. Here it is. Save. 4-3. What a rocket there by Carter Oviatt. And it cuts it to a 1-run game, bringing up Sam Napier, the junior. And looks like Carl Quest is talking with Aiden Highland. Carl Quest gets back. Of course, 55-14 was the final score there against Revere. I really thought we were going to get 60. Seeing the mercy clock, Fox 8 Sky Cam was there. 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Sky scores, as that one is foul and back there. 2 by Highland, 1 by Revere. It was 14-7. And then we really ran away with it. Carter, the tying run is at second. Nobody out in the second inning. Sam takes that one, and him take your base. So Sam goes up to first on the hit batter. So with that being said, Carter at second, Sam at first. Ain't nobody out for Payne and Ganda. As long as if Payton can lift one in the air, things will be... Wait, no, there's not a runner in third, so he can't lift one. But he does lift one and lifts one deep into left field. That ball's way back there. It's off the wall. 1 run scored, maybe 2. Here comes Aaron Phillips. Throw the cutoff. Got to the plate. He is out. Excuse me, that was Sam Napier that came home, not Aaron Phillips. Aaron already scored. It's a tie game. Pittingandel almost took that one out of here. It was close. Well, I'm not going to argue with the umpire on that. 4-4 tie. Payton standing at second. That was a beautiful hit. Hit it deep into the left center field gap. Sent home Carter, and Sam tried to score on that, but Sam was out by a little bit. Good relay there. I think it was left fielder Frolick who threw it into the shortstop Hodgson, who threw it to the catcher Carl Quist to get the first out of the inning. Once again, that was Sam Napier, not Aaron Phillips. Apologize for that. Aaron already scored. Back to the top of the order with Derek Evans. And with 1 on and 1 out, he takes the ball high and away. And of course, Papano Stadium, one of the oldest stadiums in Northeast Ohio. They cram in the visiting fans. 1 and 1. Derek won all of that and he got none of it instead. Papano Stadium, of course. Yeah, I felt really crammed out there. There was not really a good place to be there. 1-2, to be all by yourself. I mean, even in the band section at the tire, I feel like I can be by myself. Even at Copley Stadium, there are places you can be by yourself. But at Papano, I don't know if it's the short drive or the small bleachers or both, as Derek pops one foul down the first base line and way out of play. I think it's both. But yeah, it definitely felt like not a good place to be if you're claustrophobic. There's a bouncer back up the middle. It's going to be a sliding second baseman. And Payton goes to third. Derek goes to first. Milburn fell down on that, and Connor Oviatt up. Connor with a sack bunt last time, so this could be his first at-bat of the ball game. And it comes with a 4-4 tie here. Aiden Weiland struggling out here. We'll see if he can get the ground ball. It won't be the easiest. Payton at third, Derek at first. Watch out for Derek Evans, he's fast. He's going. It's a ball, pump fake, and the throw down. No throw down. Yeah, and I was yelling so many times that night. Being in the student section, that was fun. Everybody was there. Oh, I felt like I was being crushed that entire game. It's 0-1. Make it 1-1. And of course, it was all in the good rivalry of Highland Revere. And hearing that student section go wild that entire game. Here it is, and it's foul back. 55-14, of course, was the final, as previously mentioned. 1-2. We put in our backups, I believe. Of course, that's typically how it rolled last year with the good guys, as it's 2-2. A good block there by Carl Quist. Dylan Carl Quist will be on deck when we start off the bottom of the second. If we start off the bottom of the second, considering how this inning's going. Aiden Weiland is set. And The 2-2 coming up. It is ball 3, full count. On deck is Mitch Good. 2 in, 2 on, 1 out. Peyton at third. Derek at second. Windy out here. That might have to deal with some of the bad pitches today as the payoff comes up and it's a sky-high pop-up. And it is going to be caught for the second out. Ryan Hodgson made the play. Now Mitch Good is up. So Connor wasn't able to hang it deep enough to bring home Peyton. See what Mitch Good can do. Can he make it 7-4? Of course, that was a great game. Highland Revere. I think Revere also made the playoffs in football. As this one is belted into left field, but I think that's staying in the park. It's caught. Definitely staying in the park as Andrew Froelich had lots of space for that one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-run score. This game's tied up. We'll see what happens when we get back. Hunter trying to recover from the rough first inning. He'll have to go back to the top of the order here with Nolan Williams. Williams was up twice in the first inning. Didn't get that second at-bat in, though, because the runner was out going home. It's a 4-4 tie, and the first pitch is a strike. I also forgot, but I think our student section that night was bigger than Revere's student section. Not to mention the fact that was their homecoming game. As the 0-1 is blown away. 1-1. Yeah, it was their homecoming game, and I could have sworn we had more fans than them. As that one is low, 2-1. That was just a fun game, 55-14. Hunter ready to pitch, 3-1. He misses down and in. Doing Carl Quest waits on deck. Williams 1 for 1 today. And here it comes. Takes that first strike, full count, dropped by Peyton. Won't matter because nobody's on. It was just a great night to be a Hornet that night. And here comes your payoff. Strike 3 called. Williams can't believe it. That brings up Dylan Carlquist. So unlike the first inning, which had the first 2 guys on base, this inning starts off with a K. He's got 3 strikeouts today. First pitch. Ball 1. 4-4 tie here in the second. So far it's been a good one. And the 1-0. This is 2-0. That 2021 season is going to be a season I'm going to be talking about for a long time. That one misses 3-0. On deck is Ryan Shemek. As previously mentioned, a 9-1 record. And basically everything clicked that season. Such a shame that it had to end so soon. 3-0, 3-1. I've told it to everyone. Rather than talking about any of the games that we just dominated in or the games that we won as a 3-1 misses low for a ball, 4-1, take your base. Carlquist reaches again via the walk. Ryan Shemek with 1 on, 1 out, and it's kind of ironic. Rather than us talking about all those games, we talk about Toledo Central Catholic the most. Well, it had to have been one of the most heartbreaking games, not just by any school this season. Perhaps the most heartbreaking. Oh, that hit him. That hit Shemek. Let's hope he's all right. Take a painful 90. Dylan Carlquist at second. Ryan Shemek at first. Devin Dorich is up. Not only was that, of course, the most painful loss all season, perhaps the most painful loss in school history. Down the left field line, foul ball. Mitch couldn't get there. That entire game, you thought to yourself, we're going to win this, we're going to win this, we're going to win this. I mean, 17-0 start. I even tweeted, start the buses. 14-0 us. Next day, I tagged Poorly Aged Things on Twitter. For those that don't follow Poorly Aged Things, it's a tweet that looks at poorly aged things, hence its name. 1-1. Stuff that aged like milk. 2 on, 1 out. Carlquist second. Shemek at first, and this one's pop foul. Whoa, heads up. This one's heading into the woods. Only got strike 2. It wasn't until they got the game-tying touchdown in which I started to get a little worried. And 1-2 miss it. Or he got him, struck him out. I thought that was inside, but no, the ump said otherwise. And he got some revenge out there against Dorich. 2 away, and now Nolan Wirtz. No, not Nolan Wirtz. It's number 36, Wilson Clark. So Wilson Clark comes in for Nolan Wirtz here in the 4th inning. 2 on, 2 out. Billy got the ball. He's got Carlquist at second and Shemek at first. And Hunter trying to get the out. Looking at the runner at second. Here it comes. Ball 1-0. And once the swing pass got picked off with under a minute, you knew the game was over. And how we had tackled him as there's a bouncer to first. Connor is there. He's going to run to the bag and crisis averted. So Revere puts a 0 on the scoreboard this inning. It is 4-4 after 2. We'll continue this discussion later.